Hello and good afternoon, class. My name is Luis Monserrate, and today I'm gonna talk about my my final project for the semester, which is the Tech Skills Demand and Analyzer. And just for you, if you didn't know me, I'm a current BAS diploma student at Valencia College, and the purpose of this project is to answer a simple but useful question: what are technical skills are employers requesting the most in the current software engineer postings? In- Instead of using statistics or data sets, I built a complete Java application that retrieves a live job postings from a third-party API, stores them into MySQL, and analyzes the descriptions and automatically generates reports and charts. So without further ado, let's get started. So what is it about my project? So about my project is a repeatable pipeline that collects, preserves, analyzes, and communicates hiring data. Um, as simple as, for example, what I do is I use an API, which is JSearch, which finds the current job postings. Then I use Jackson, which is JSON, to Java objects. Then I do include my SQL so I can persist the storage of it, analyzer, which is skill frequencies, and the reports, which is the S with CSV and PG evidence. So what are the languages and tools that I'm using for this project? So this project uses an application which is Java 17 application logic, Maven that builds in dependencies of it. Mainly I use IntelliJ IDEA to run it through. My integration data, I'm using JSearch, which is the API that I include in this project, Jackson, which is JSON, which is parsing the project, and my SQL in this case, so I can store the data. And the output delivery, I have CS chart, which is a PNG chart whenever I include the integration, .NET Java, which is the secret configuration, and GitHub, so I can import the version control of the project. So how can I implement the involved results? So the phase one is to collect the data. So what I do is I connect to JSearch and parse live into JSON job data. Phase two, that will be my persist and analyze, which is adding my SQL, observes, store data, analysis, and skill counting. And phase three, which is communicate, adding CSV to charts, timestamp history, README, and my GitHub. So finding the results. Finding number one, demand concentrates around delivery of fundamentals. So as you see in this example, I'm using, in this case, most request technical skills. This is a number of job postings, and underneath, what are the technical skills? So as you may see, of course, I'm dividing by groups, which ones needs an API knowledge, the Git, the REST, the Java, SQL, Azure, CD, Docker, C, and Kubernetes. So basically, it finds which ones are the ones needed, and of course the number of job postings. Then we have the finding two, which is the opportunities to span multiple employers. Although, as you may see, we have Disney experiences, Akamai, Apex Systems, Boeing, Carrier, Huntington. Those are the companies, and of course the number of job postings. As you may see here on Disney experiences, are more than once the remaining postings came from many different companies. This suggests that software engineering skills are valuable across multiple industries rather than being concentrated into one company. And as you may see, there are 12 employers represented, which in this case are all these listed on the bottom. Technical challenges. If I'm being honest, the biggest challenge was integrating multiple independent systems. The API, the JSON, the person, database schema, and analysis logic all had to work together. And another challenge was preventing duplicate records, but I finally had to solve compatibility issues with external libraries such as Xchart 4.03 in this case. Success and disappointments, I would say. So my biggest success, of course, is complete an API database analysis and pipeline, 3 CSV reports and 2 PNG charts, and of course a time stamped history and documented GitHub for the project. One of the disappointments I regret the most is only one API page and one Florida search per run. So that way, I don't want to make it like an open. I just wanted to run it just in Florida just to test them out. Of course, the data set is small and no scheduler, automated test, or interactive dashboard yet. So basically, I gotta make sure that I'm running in each day by myself and not automated. If I start again, if I'm being honest, I will keep the architecture, but begin data collection earlier and design for comparison from day one. Mainly to collect data through the semester, query multiple roles, cities, and pages, so I don't focus only on Florida, but also add automated tests and schedule runs and build trend comparisons and dashboard. So I will show you what the live demonstration of the project is, but as you may see, I have my J search client sends an API request. My job posting parser maps the JSON, skill analyzer counts the knowledges and reports the chart appear in data folder. Without further ado, I do want to say thank you. This is my PowerPoint project. I do want to make it as simple as possible, but I'm very excited to show you what my project is about. So without further ado, let's jump ahead. So right here, this is my project. I do want to show you that how this one works. So without further ado, let me show you the first class, which is my JSearch client. So in this class is responsible for communicating with a third-party API, which is JSearch. And as you see, it connects the application to JSearch API through Rapid AI. That's what I went for, you know. I do want to show also the job postings parser Java. So this one converts the JSON response returned by the JSearch API into the job posting subject used by the application. And as you may see, this class converts JSON into Java job postings objects to Jackson. Basically what it says. I do want to show also the Java posting, the job posting per se, and this one represents a software related job posting retrieved from the JSearch API through the Rapid AI. This class stores the main information required by the application, including the job title, employer, location, employment type, description, remote status, and application. I would say that every job posting becomes into one Java object connected to the title. And with this one, that is my domain model. Now, let me show you the database manager Java. So in this one, it manages the connection between the text skills demand analyzer application and MySQL database, which is this one right here. Then let me show you the job postings DAO. So this one provides the persistence operation to link, and this data access object or DAO separates MySQL operations from the API, parsing, analysis, and reporting layers of application. This is my skill analyzer. So in this one, of course, analyzes the job description and determines how frequent technical skills appear across the job postings. my chart generator. This one I want to show you all. This is my chart generator. So this one, of course, displays the chart after the search. So it displays visual charts from job postings and technical skills analysis. And without further ado, let me show you all my main Java. So this one is entry point for every tech skills demand analyzer. This is the heart. So once I run it, as you may see, it's connecting to the API successfully. And in this one, of course, it shows the most recent request technical skills. It also shows what job postings saved or updated, which is 10, the total job postings in the database 34, and the job postings including analysis 34. And if you wonder, well, even though it says application execution completed successfully, and it shows the status of all the integration, this is what it shows. So it'll show a actual downloadable file, and once you open, you will see the most recent report. So this is the most recent one done at 12:39, and as you may see, if we open, you see the PNG file of the most recent companies with the job postings. We do have the company summary report. We have the job postings report, the skill demand report, and of course the technical skills chart. Without further ado, I do want to thank you all for the attention. This was a complete challenge, but I enjoyed every minute of it, and I hope that this one for the future helps you all in future events and also in your search for jumping ahead into this world. I hope you all have a nice one, and I'll catch you up on the next time.